Hi guys, I'm Judy and today I'm going to be watching the Apothecary Diaries Season 1, Episode 19. Let's get into this episode. Check out my Patreon for full reactions. Subscribe. Let's go. A medium ceremony? Yeah, that was freaky. You do? I mean, okay, usually it's about MAO, but how much do you know? So maybe it was all done on purpose. Very inconspicuous. Lakan is probably behind it. I'm telling you. Yeah.
基本は把握しているのでしょ。
それがちょっと前に食中毒になっちまったらしくて。
食中毒？どこかで聞いた話。
Yeah, you already dealt with that.
珍味好きの管理の話ですか？
なんで知ってるんだ？
She was called on that as well.
偶然にしては不可解だ。
You know it isn't. Is he trying to lure out into the open?
どのような方でしたか？もしかして
Conan, right?
様ではないでしょうか。
Right.
それだそれ。おい、なんでお前。
Because she was called on all of those.
ありまして、これがすべて偶然の。
No, so he was behind everything. This Lakan. Yeah, but put together.
目的のためにわざと引き起こされたものだとしたら。
Probably to do with you.
それで私に何かご用ですか？
返そうとしたら持ち主に突き返されちまってよ。
You know whose it is?
大切なものかと思ったのですが。
なんかどっかの彼女にもらったらしいんだ。
Because he was behind everything. I don't know though if it's Lakan.
暗い中一人で歩いてた彼女を場外まで送って行ってやったらしいんだよ。このキセルはその時に礼でもらった。
Oh, he's the owner supposedly. Okay, so Lakan gave it to her.
一応詳しく聞いたんだが、襟巻きをして顔が隠れていたらしい。
もしかするとあらかじめ顔を隠していたのかもしれませんね。
ああ。 ただ女にしては上背があってなんか薬の匂いがしたそうだ。
Sorry? Why would she do that though?
憶測で物を言っちゃいけないよ。
そうした偶然がいくつも重なってやがて必然になった時。
But maybe he wants her to figure it out. Maybe he knows that she will figure it out. I don't know.
その調子の彼女に似た人物がいたらどうでしょうか。
お前は見た目によらず賢いな。
That's why you came to her, didn't you? You little.
もう少し手加減してください。
え？
楽しそうだな。
What does?
あの武漢とは随分仲が良いようだな。
It's the same guy that she apparently that you had a problem with before. Let's just put it like that.
乗り気ではないのか？
乗り気？私は単なる下女ですので、言われた仕事を行うだけです。
ならこういうのはどうだ？
You bribing her?
こういう名だったんだが。
このと薬の一種なり牛の胆石。それをくれるというのか？嘘じゃないだろうな。
Didn't know what you triggered.
シャオモ。
ジン様の思うままに。
ということでガオシュン、手配を頼む。レーブとは確か教育や外交を司る部署だったはずだが。
All those things you didn't want to study, I think. Yeah, exactly.
これは祭事を司っているんだよ。
祭事ですか?
Yeah, another coincidence.
ここまで手をかけて盗んだ細具が使われる
Yeah,
と
what
す
are
れ
they
ば
for?
祭事でもそれなりの規模。
A ceremony. Yeah, but like what ceremony?
いつ
Medium is in.
すべて調べた方がいいな。
天井に大きな柱をぶら下げているんだ。
Hanging from a ceiling? Okay.
中央の祭壇の上にはヒレが垂れ下がっていて、毎回柱を下ろして祝いの言葉を足していくんだ。
Oh,
詳しい
interesting.
のですね。
上に余計なこと言ったらこちらに飛ばされてしまってね。
Oh. Oh.
最初は強度が心配だったんだが、 問題ないみたいで安心したよ。
Oh no.
何のことですか？
Of the
こ
pillar?
んな風に天井から柱をぶら下げる
Yeah,
だ
it's
と
scary as hell. Someone's gonna make it fall down.
強度につ
I
いて
don't know.
進言
もし柱を固定する金具が壊れて、天井
That
から
would
柱
kill
が落ちて
whoever
き
was
たら
underneath. Yep.
やんごとなき方が犠牲になる。
Who are you trying to assassinate here?
こんな重要な細具がなくなれば必ず作り直すはず。作り直す。
Yeah, the Slacken dude wanted her to figure it out. Tomorrow.
ちょうど今日だな
Today. Okay. For the pillar to not work.
あくまで予想だ。予想に過ぎない。でももし、
I mean,
その
to
予想が
not
的中して
hang
いたとしたら
properly.
あそこか。
And I mean, Jinshi was supposed to go to the ceremony, right?
お前何をしている？
通してください。
ダメだ。
緊急事態です。
お前のような下女が祭事に口を出す気か。
Oh, God.
命の危険があります。祭事を取りやめてください。
お前が決めることじゃない。言いたいことがあるなら、投書箱に文を入れるところ
Oh
から
my
始め
God,
るの
dude.
だな。
それ
I
では間
mean,
に合いません。
sure, but
ダメだ。
you're in
なる
on
ほ
it.
ど。あなたは私を邪魔してことが起こるのを待っているのですね。つまり工作してやからとつながっているとか。
Oh, shit. Oh, she went too far and she thought she could get away with it. Oh my
こ
God.
んな小娘にあんな物言いをされたら腹が立つだろう。わざとそう仕向けたのだから仕方ない。
Oh, she wanted that?
騒いでもダメか。こんな小さな騒ぎでは祭事は止まらない。
Oh my God, Mao.
中にやんごとな君の方がいらっしゃるのでしょう。何か起きたら飛ぶのはあなた方の首ではありませんか。
Yeah.
私を見逃してください。
Yeah, they don't want to do that either, I
ネズミ
guess.
が飛ぶのは私の首だけで済むでしょう。
私の言
Oh
葉な
my
らど
God.
うだい
I think he said this. He set her on it though, because at least he's definitely involved in some of these incidents.
あなた様は怪我をしているじゃないか。
Ugh.
ともかくその娘の言う通りにしてやるってのはどうだい
Just don't touch her.
私
Don't.
が責任を
don't.
取るよ
You know his
こんな
voice.
測ったようなタイミングで。
Exactly. Ugh. God, that was so horrible.
首をはねられないようにしないと。
Yes. Like, I don't know how. I'm not sure why it means that the pillar was tampered with. It's Jinshi, isn't it? I know it! Okay, at least we're not gonna be beheaded now. Oh, she was caught! Jesus!
なんでこんな状況になっている
紳士様、
Yeah, she didn't know he was that highly.
こういただけますか。
Oh my god!
どころじゃないだろ
どうして紳士
Yeah,
様
she-
がここにいるんだろ
Well, she's not.
う。なんでそんな顔をしているのだろう。
She's not operating at 100%.
おいしっかりしろ目を覚ませ
She went through a lot. Oh my god.
しっかりするんだ
To save your life. That's crazy! At least they'll all know that she was right. And they'll feel ashamed with themselves, I hope. At least a little. Is he shocked? What does he want? I mean, the fact that he's carrying her and she's just a servant. And everyone, like, you didn't expect him to carry her like this? Maybe that's why. Jesus, Mao, Jesus. Like, I'm not clear if Lakan was behind the pillar falling, or he was behind or he knew it was gonna happen and just wanted her to know that too. I mean, obviously the one, like, Conan and the other guy were involved in ceremonies, and so they were taken out, so that, I guess, so that, other people would have access to, the ceremony there, to tamper with the pillar. I just don't know what exactly convinced her that the pillar was tampered with. But I guess maybe the point was that she wasn't sure. It was conjecture, but she was like, I'm not taking the risk, Like she said, it's not even, like, for sure. I think at some point she said it's not, like, she's not even sure that it's going to happen, but if it is going to happen, like, she went, so far just to make sure that if it did happen, no one was going to die. Especially not a noble born, someone of high birth. Of course, she didn't realize it was Jinshi, and now I think the reveal there was supposed to be, like, partly just to show, like, everyone was bowing, right? As Jinshi was, like, passing through, and it to show, like, how highborn he is. But I guess it was really to cement the fact that, yes, he is very highly born, even though we already kind of figured that out. I mean, Mao even figured that out. She just was like, no, that's not, no way. But, like, but yeah, that was really cementing that. And I mean, everyone got to see him carry the servant girl, which is crazy. And so, like, God. And I think her dad, like, I think Lakan was shocked that he was actually carrying her. I think he didn't realize that he cared about her that much. I think that was what he was shocked about. Because everything that he wanted kind of happened. Like, obviously he was there just at the right moment to help her pass through. So he knew that she was going to figure it out, and he knew that she was going to save whoever was there. I don't know if it was on purpose that it would be Jinshi, like if he was actually the target. I don't know, but possibly. So she did everything. So I don't know, like, I didn't understand exactly what he was shocked about, unless it was just Jinshi, how far he was willing to go for MAO, to let everyone know that he cared about that much, which I think is a danger in itself. Like, if people know, especially Lakan, if they know how important she is to him, I don't know, that could be bad. That could put her in danger, I think. So, I mean, we know that Lakan held the pipe. Yeah, so now I know that I'm wrong here. I think the first time we got the reveal, I was actually noticing that it wasn't Lakan who held the pipe. We just saw Lakan, and then it cut away to a hand holding the pipe. So it was definitely intentional, though, to make us suspect him. But at some point, I forgot that it wasn't clear that he was holding the pipe, and I just kind of made that connection. Eventually, I will remember. So, sorry about that. And we know that the pipe ended up with Suirei. Yeah, I'm not sure, like, how we got from him to her. Could be directly, could be through some other means. And she, for some reason gave the pipe to this guard to smoke so that there would be a fire. Like, I don't know what she knows. I don't know how involved she is in all of this. I mean, she's definitely involved. But I don't know if she knew everything that was supposed to happen or not. It was crazy. And just the fact, oh my God, the fact that she stood up to that guard and, like, she was kind of, accusing him of being in league with the conspirators and stuff. And she knew what was coming, though. I thought at first that she just thought that he would be like, oh no, I don't want to be, blamed for this, then I will let her pass. But she knew he wouldn't. She just wanted a commotion. She knew, but that was so horrible to see. Just, like, I don't know. It was just so horrible. Because for a moment there, I was thinking, oh my God, she didn't. Oh my God, she miscalculated and just. But even knowing that she didn't, that this is what she wanted. It was still so horrible, and to know that she was kind of bracing for it in some way because she knew that she needed something to draw attention. It was just so Like, oh my god, that girl went through so much just to save his life. He's better. Like, obviously he's grateful, but oh my god, he better appreciate it. And I mean, I feel like now he's gonna personally, like, I mean, they mostly know. They know, I mean, Mao at least figured that possibly it's Suri, at least, who gave the pipe away. So they know something. They have a thread that they can follow, possibly. And I think Jinshi would want to get his hands on whoever was behind this. I mean, his own life was in danger, but more than that, Mao got so hurt so badly. Oh my god. And one more thing. I'm just wondering, like, Mao is like, she was, you know, at the end of it, she was like not doing well. So I don't think, I mean, she was like really confused and she was like, why is Jinshi here? You know, she wasn't thinking straight. But I don't know when she wakes up if she's going to be like, wait, like, remember that, what it means that Jinshi's like so highly born, right? That's going to maybe make her theory, like, she's going to realize that her theory maybe is not that far-fetched. Anyway, crazy episode. Oh my god, I didn't see it coming, like how crazy it would get, you know, just, and how everything kind of was suddenly connected together, like all these, you know, things that seemed like, you know, just events that she, you know, just these cases that she was kind of working on, and suddenly they were like, oh, someone's behind it, some, you know, some mastermind, some big thing. Crazy, but great. I really enjoyed this episode, so I wanted to see what happens in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and now we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top Patreons: Writing Tear, Andy Plays All Night, Terranor, Michael Gabriel, Shadows Moon, and Marsh. And to the rest of my amazing Patreons, who without their support, I would never be able to keep on doing this. Thank you so much.